David, thank you. Tennessee's governor will let a convicted murderer get out of prison early.
In his last day in office, Governor Haslam granted clemency to the man responsible for a murder that rocked this area in the 90s. This came moments after an emotional plea from one of the victims.
John Maywell now joins us live with a look at the decision and why one woman says she is worried for more than just her family. John.
Gina Sanhina says she is worried about herself and her family's safety. This comes on the heels of Jeremy Michael Ingram, his sentence being commuted for a crime that happened almost 25 years ago. Ingram killed Sanhina's boyfriend and almost killed her. It was a murder for hire plot that happened in the Mountain Shadows neighborhood. Now, we drove up here to Nashville to ask Governor Bill Haslam, outgoing governor, why this clemency was granted. Our request was denied. In March of 1994, 18-year-old Jeremy Michael Ingram killed Virgil Schrag and shot Gina Sanhina in the head. This happened in Mountain Shadows. Sanhina survived. Now, Ingram pled guilty and was sentenced to life in prison. This morning, outgoing Governor Bill Haslam granted him clemency. We talked with Sanhina before the final act was done. She only found out about the clemency last night via email.
He said nothing. He did just the base level of what he needed to do, and that was to advise me. That's required by law. That's all he did.
The district attorney's office contacted the governor's chief counsel.
Nothing other than the notice has been explained to us as to why, what went into that decision.
We called the chief counsel. Our call went to his voicemail. I'd like to talk to you about it. If you can please call me back, I would certainly appreciate it. He did not call back. In a general statement, Governor Haslam said clemency requires attempting to balance mercy and justice, end quote. Haslam says Ingram went through rehabilitation and faith programs and showed transformation. Sanhina says he never apologized to her. After Ingram's sentence was officially commuted, we talked to Sanhina again and her now adult daughter. She had strong words for the governor.
I want him to know that there can't possibly be a reason, anything that makes him comfortable with this decision.
I've always been scared for my mom. I grew up scared, always checking in with her, not wanting her to leave my sight, and him getting out of jail just makes that even worse.
Now, to this day, Gina Sanhina is blind in her left eye. Now, the man behind this murder for hire plot was her ex-husband, Jorge Ariel Sanhina. He was sentenced to 25 years plus life. He paid Ingram $10,000 to carry out this murder for hire plot. Meanwhile, Ingram will be committed to parole supervision next year. Reporting live from the state capitol, I'm John Maywell for News Channel 9. Now back to you.
John, thank you. Clemency is granted by a governor for state crimes and the president for federal offenses. In Tennessee, clemency can come four ways. The first, a commutation, which shortens a convicted person's sentence. The next, a pardon. The state defines this as a statement of forgiveness. It does not automatically remove the conviction from a record. Third is an exoneration, which means the person is considered innocent. The fourth form, reprieves. This is a delay in a punishment or sentencing.
Governor Haslam granted clemency to 23 people today, including Jeremy Ingram.